It's just too cute and too classic.
Yeah,
a little bit like they will give you flowers, they will make you a present for Valentine's Day, they will do what you actually want as a girl.
Yeah.
But then you are not happy about this.
Yeah.
It's not an adventure anymore.
When I was younger, I would always get cheated on. And I would always wonder, hang on, treat those bitches right. Why do I always get cheated on like that? Coming to realize that actually, when you get cheated on, it's your fault. The reason why I know this now is because having traveled, I've been with so many girls that had husbands, boyfriends, fiancés, and that's not maliciously, it's just that they wouldn't tell me. Number one, pussy boy. A lot of times when we like someone, we slowly turn into a pussy boy. What I mean by that is we start bending over backwards. This one time, I met this really classy, beautiful, innocent Indian girl that was on a plane on the way to India. So we got talking. Long story short, I fucked in the airport disabled toilet. And it turns out that she's not married, but she's got a fiance. And in my head, I'm like, I wanted to slap that bitch. But I kept my cool, and instead, I thought that would be an amazing video topic. So I asked her why, and she says something to me that I will never forget, and I want you to write it down. She says, I like a man that is difficult to manipulate because it shows that he's dominant. At first, I didn't understand, and I asked one of my female friends what it means, and that's what she said.
It's just too cute and too classic.
Yeah,
a little bit like they will give you flowers, they will make you a present for Valentine's Day, they will do what you actually want as a girl.
Yeah.
But then you are not happy about this. Yeah. Women's makes no sense.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you will get everything, but then it's like too easy.
In other words, what this means, in guy language, what it means is, if a guy starts liking me, he bends over backwards for me and turns into a pussy. It's boring. Because I've got his balls, he loses his manhood. Don't lose your manhood. And all I can say, be consistently inconsistent. Number two, security. So there's one time in Bali, I picked up a chick from the club, and after sex I asked her, what's your Instagram? I wanted to stalk her Instagram. And she says, I can't because my husband has got access to my Instagram and it'll be suspicious. In my head I'm thinking, bitch, you got a husband? Why don't you tell me shit like this? But no, I played it cool and asked her, oh, so how come you cheat on your husband? And she said, he's a good guy. Basically, in other words, she had a husband at home that was looking after the kids while she was on a girl's holiday. What this tells me is the guy gave her so much security that it gave her the confidence to look elsewhere. And the only relationship that turned out to work out the best are the ones where the girl is always a little bit insecure as to how much you actually care about her.
It's just too much, like I know already what they will do.
Yeah,
it's nothing,
predictable.
It's not an adventure anymore. Yeah. Everything is like in a plan.
Yeah.
So
boring.
I dated once a German guy, and and he just asked me like how I want to have my coffee and what happens when I'm waking up. I was just like, okay, that's a little bit too much. I don't want to know already, 1 week before what happens on this morning.
Yeah.
I prefer like more spontaneous.
And number three, and I think this is the most important one, is when a guy falls in love, he loses his mojo.
I hate to say this as a woman, but I like their fuckboy attitude.
Yeah, fuckboy attitude. What does fuckboy mean? Like, I know advice, I know what it means, but like describe it for some people who don't know.
For me, I would say like they just fuck every girl they want.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But that makes like a guy more interesting.
Yeah.
Because then you want him
more
because you want him that he just wants you.
Yeah.
Like you will always want what you can't get.
Here in this example, my friend is talking about the fuckboy. You don't necessarily have to fuck other girls, but always keep HR open. Always keep on recruiting new girls and put them in the friend zone just in case. Because girls do it all the time, They keep a guy there in case you break up with her. And there's one thing I want you to think about. How many times did you sacrifice something important to you just to make your girl more happy? For example, a cutting of female friends or stop going to the gym. Because a lot of times when we like girls, we stop doing what makes us attractive in the first place just to spend more time with her. A really good friend of mine who got his heart broken to pieces said something to me that I will never forget. He said, never compromise yourself in a relationship, because the amount you compromise yourself is exactly proportionate to the amount of pain that we'll feel when the relationship ends.